Hey guys, we're just gonna go down quick. Made a move at the open right here. Once it broke down, you'll see the trend line. It made the shallow W perfectly right here. You'll see it go up. That's your necktie here, and then the breakout. Very good. Same thing here. I'm going to show you the same trend line real quick. Here's the shallow W right here. Went back up to target 1 at least on that. Right here at the same exact level. So that's very important to see the bounce. If we probably looked on an indicator, that would probably be support right here. So we'll draw a horizontal line and change colors for it. And you'll see that's where it bounced twice. So pretty easy stuff to see. FIFE, had a friend get in it, I guess, here, because that's a nice, easy trade to see that move right there. This is where we actually thought it was going to break, but once it broke down, what you can do is just take this high to this low, and right here when it broke, there's your target 1, and then there's your target 2 and breakdown. So if the stock's not going higher than this, which it didn't, you just keep moving it down until you see the move. Here's the shallow W, but it never broke, and here's the shallow W, and it broke. So pretty easy. If you don't get the shallow W, one's going necktie in the middle. So when they do a W, the middle is the necktie. Real quick, we're going to go to edible. That did a couple plays real quick. It's still doing it right now. We're going to see if it can go. It's probably just failing right here because this would have been the level I would have got in right here. And that would have been a very small play to target 1 right there. And so right here is your target 1 play. And if you're going to do anything, it's probably best, since it's not grinding so much, you could probably just put an order down here and let it rebound again. I would put an order back down where it keeps bouncing currently right now. So we could do here, you could put an order in here, maybe add a dime to it. We'll say 5, 9, 8, and we'll put a dime on it. And we'll put the order lower. We're going to see it go on board. We're going to see if it bounces and then rebounds a little bit up for you, okay? So we're going to look for that real quick. We'll come back and look at it in a little bit. And then here's whatever it is, Blue Star. Here we go. Just downtrending the whole time. Hopefully you wouldn't have traded that at all. Never broke the pre-market highs at the 10-cent level. That's where if you see, I see a alert for myself. This just didn't have a lot of interest. That's all. So don't get all upset about these. This is green wave after the slope down. You'll see what I would have drawn and took a trade on one of these. I took this trade. Did not take this trade. I would have taken this trade, but eventually you can't keep watching all the stocks. But you're going to see that this area is definitely the area it keeps bouncing off of. So you definitely want to look at that at all times, okay? What area does it keep bouncing on before it goes, bounced again, goes? So we had 3 moves on the same exact set of fibs, and that's the area where it basically just said, nobody's selling. People are holding their shares right at that level until they don't. And then right here, it's just still downtrending, but I wouldn't keep going down with a falling knife if it's that steep. All right, so we're going to keep checking out a couple more. Let me go to all-in. I'll tell you where I got in right here. It's doing a little VWAP test real quick. This is such a big mover real quick. It's pretty good. So yeah, you'll see it move right about here. And we'll see if it'll come grab and snag real quick. We're going to see if that move happens. All right, so basically all went came down, did a cup and handle. Basically, yep, just did that trade that quick. Just grabbed the bottom order and went right back up. So if you put it at that level and put it lightly below it, it'll grab and pull it right back up. It wasn't a big move. That's lunch. That's $10, okay? So right here, it goes up, cup and handle, comes right back down. Here's the handle I got in. I got it this, and I just ran to here because I'm going to show you why I just did that. Didn't get the rest of the plays. That's enough money for me today. So right here is the play. See that exact level? Then if you want to see it, this is a bull flag that runs up to the bull flag. You can probably see, look, exact same level. See the pullback? So that's some of the pattern things, and that's just projections of money profit. So when I took this trade right here at the 490, that's what I shot for, right there. And once it got out, it went a little higher. I don't care. I got the move I wanted. It was very impulsive, went up there. But again, bull flag pullback goes right here again. Once it broke that line, that's the little thing right here. Let's go back to edible real quick. All right. So look, see that was the trade. It came and grabbed my trade, went right back up in that candle, and is now going down. So that was that trade I set up earlier. You set it back up at the same level, came back, grabbed the trade, went back up, and that one candle, it did that move. So 12 cent move on 100 shares, that's not a lot to you, but that's an easy $12 click. Wouldn't do a lot more shares, but if you look, I look only the shares that are trading right here in the tape. So that's what I looked at. So where's all? Yeah, we already did Allwyn, already did edible. Hey, y'all have a good one. Basically, look, just when you wake up, here it is again. That same move right here from the middle of this. I'm going to draw that trend line one more time, and then I'm going to move it over here and show you the exact price that it went. So it went up, pulled back, that's your entry right there all day long. And then these re-entries right here, because basically look, it's now proving itself. So I'm going to show you a shallow W. Let me draw one for you real quick. I learned this from Charlie Moon. Didn't pay him for it, but it did go as free webinar, so I appreciate Charlie. So that's your necktie, and that's your shallow W. The same thing as Rob's. It's a breakout, but it's maybe not a major breakout like that. See that major breakout over the pre-market highs? See that's a different thing. That's showing where everything's a lot of money at that point. But here, these little entries get you some little moves all the time. This one was beautiful. Look at this. Right here, and then it went. Easy target 2 and pre. You don't have to do it at the open. That's when it's volatile, and somebody else with bigger money is making decisions with your money. Because look what happened once it got there. Slam. We didn't even see this candle when it opened, because I was like doing this, and somebody goes, "Hey, it's halted down." Like, it hadn't even opened. And then we looked down, and look at that. Here's a little shallow W real quick here. Here's another one right here. This is a target 1, I can tell you. I've seen it enough. Yep, that's a target 1 move. But otherwise, just enjoy your day, trade, simple indicators, stuff like that, just to keep it very simple. But eventually, all you're going to know, if you're watching Nate, myself, Rob, anybody, we're just trading price action. I'm trading it on the way up, Rob's trading it on the way down. I'm trading it on the way up, Rob's trading it on the way down. And if you're going to see where this would short, this pre-market low would have been your indication. See where it tested it one more time and went down. That would be your safest entry. Your baller aggressive entry would be at the failed top. Because I mean, seriously, the stock is not worth more than 3 runs. So even on a micro flip. So even the people that are driving this thing, you know, it went 23 million shares to go down there when it went 7 million to go up. So obviously selling pressure at those key areas, and Rob knows that very well, and all we do is we're just taking the low to the high, and he's taking high to the low. Eventually you're just going to realize it's timing. So even though I'm getting this move, he's probably still comfortably shorting, look, this downtrend right there. He's still shorting it, doesn't care about this rise. I like it because I know it has to go up a little bit. So all good for me, all good for him. As long as you get your timing down, you're going to be a great trader. And if you need some one-on-one help, come out. Also on May 28th, I will be on the Rob Booker webinar. I'll be doing the live just like this. I will go over probably not 7 charts. I'm going to probably just stick with the winners. And if some other ones go, good for them. I want to probably show you a little bit of focus and just staying on the 1 or 2 that are the ballers of the day. And if you can get these moves, and then you see Allwyn, that's probably the best one you're going to see is a cup and handle. I cannot tell you that is the best. There it is, breaking the VWAP at the 670 area. And here's that previous area. So it can test real quick right here. So if you want to take a quick little 10-second trade, this would be right here, would be the perfect trade. It's going to be a pull down and a bounce back. So watch, I'll show you a quick one just for nothing. You'll just bounce it down and bounce it back up. It's going to go down to 7 and back to 710 real quick. So it just went down. It's going to go down to touch my line, and it's going to bounce right back up. Just right there. That's an easy move because it's testing that area. So it went up and then pulled back. So even those wicks, things are happening right here. So right here, but that's an easy one to see as well. Buyers are willing to pay more on the bottom side. Now it's broken this previous price. It's broken VWAP, all this confluence. And there is an easy scalp if you're scared of that. But the best ones are these ones right here when it broke VWAP. And you'll just see it all day long. Okay, y'all have a good one. Thank you so much.